And Tina sent me this quiz, and now I need to do it. It's called the moral alignment chart. We have 24 questions. It's going to tell me if I'm, in terms of what's my moral alignment. I often have tender, concerned feeling for people who are less fortunate than I am. I'm going to somewhat disagree with that. Generally speaking, I'd rather buy myself a little something extra than donate to charity. That's a big agree. I do what I want and do not feel particularly obligated to anyone. I'm going to disagree with that. I trick and con people if my interest is to do so. I'm going to disagree. Good-hearted and well-meaning. I'm going to agree with that. Even if I were to try very hard to sell something, I wouldn't lie to get my way. I think I slightly agree with that. I'm often worried that my actions are deserving of criticism. Strongly agree. I keep track of sensitive information that I can use to hurt people at a later date. Strong disagree on that one. I frighten others to get what I want. I don't think I'm capable of that. Some crazy stuff going on outside. Helping others by doing good deeds is its own reward. I'm neutral on that. I usually can't be bothered to help those in need. I'm going to disagree with that. I helped a dog this weekend. I'm not upset with others when someone dies. I am not as upset as others when someone dies. Depends on who died. Neutral. I have an excessive need for stimulation and am prone to boredom. I'm going to somewhat agree with that. I'm intent on kindness and cooperation. Yeah, I strongly agree with that. I wouldn't be tempted to use counterfeit money, not even if I were sure I could get away with it. I'm going to disagree with that. Not even if I were sure I could get away with it. That's a medium disagree. Depends on how much money, but I feel justified in doing whatever I can to succeed. No. I often forgive those who have wronged me, even if they do not deserve it. That's a medium agree. I often help others without expecting anything in return. We'll go neutral on that. Cheating isn't justified because it's unfair to others. It depends, man. It really depends. I'm going to say disagree, though. I do not feel guilty when I hurt or offend someone. Strong disagree on that. Feel guilty for days. When I see others acting carelessly, I think to myself, that is a matter of time. It is a matter of time before misfortune befalls them. That feels like a neutral on for me. I only obey laws and rules that seem sensible to me. That's an agree. It's actually a strong agree. I often worry I might behave inappropriately. Yeah, sometimes I worry about that. But not often. So I'll go neutral. I use tricky plans and schemes to get my way. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah. Lawful good. That's kind of what I thought of. That's kind of what I figured.